Hello students, we are here in the topic advanced features of MS Excel. So we are going to study about, we have deal with the how to create charts in Excel with the help of various kinds of data we were having. So we have created many kinds of charts, pie chart, column chart, and many other charts we have created, line chart we can create. So that were the features, means we were able to create charts. Now we'll be studying about the data, means how we can manipulate the data. Data means how we can arrange the data. Means suppose when we are given some numbers, likewise if I am saying that if marks of 5 students are given, marks of 5 students is like 55, then 25, then 65, then 80, and then it is given 70. So these are the marks of 5 students. Now the question comes that is this looking in a good format? Good format means is it if we have to find in the way that it should be arranged. If I'll be asking who has got the highest marks, or who has got the, suppose that we can find the highest marks. If I'm asking that who has got the second highest marks, so we have to look anywhere, means where it is we have to find. But if I'll be arranging the data in either ascending way or descending way, so it will be becoming easier way. It will be very easy for us to recognize. So that is one feature is there, sorting. Sorting is arrangement of data in either in ascending form or descending form. Means we can arrange the data in ascending form or descending form. Here we are able to recognize because 5 data are given to us. Suppose we are given 1000, 10,000 data. In that we have to recognize who has got highest marks. So that case, that will be becoming difficult for us to recognize, or who has got second highest, third highest, 10th highest. So that case can be becoming difficult. So for that case, we'll be arranging the data in either in ascending way or descending way. That is known as sorting. We'll be doing the practical part. I'll be sending the practical part in the another video. Now I'll be discussing the theoretical part, that what are the terms. So first term is sorting. Sorting is arrangement of data in either ascending way or descending way. Second is filtering. Filtering is working with selective data. It helps to hide unwanted data. So one example I am giving. You must, all of you might have booked online shopping. Online shopping is one of the famous thing. Means if you want to buy some clothes, so your choice is of black color. So what we are doing, we are filtering the data. Or if you want to buy only the brand of Adidas, so what happens, you are going in the brand option and then you are checking that Adidas option, or you are checking black color, that color you want to buy. So only the black color content is shown, or the black color with Adidas is only shown. So that is known as filtering. Filtering means working with selected data. It helps to hide unwanted data. If I am saying the mode numbers is given to us is 40, then 60, 72, then 17, then 60, then 62, then 35. If I will be saying that how many students have got above 40, means passing marks, suppose, so means that is a filtering way, means I want only the name of those students who have passed. That's why our work will become easy for giving rank. So same thing we can apply here. Filtering means selecting the data and removing the unwanted data. So I'll be getting only those names that have got above 40. So this will be checked, means you'll be getting that data with respect to this 41, 72 1, then 71, then 65 1, 55 1, 81, 61 and 62 1. So you will be getting only these data. Out of this data, means I am showing only 10 data. If you will be given about 1000 data or 10,000 data or 1 lakh data, so in that case it will be becoming difficult. That's why we are giving some condition. If I will be asking who has got above 40 marks, so in that case we have to just filter the data, means the names of those students will be displayed who have got above 40. So that is the way we are manipulating the data or recognizing the data or analyzing the data. So that is known as filtering. Now the way is, one is auto filter. Auto filter means one way will be coming either smallest to largest or largest to smallest, or if you are arranging the data with respect to alphabetical order, means A to Z or Z to A. That is also one of the way. Or if you will be just ticking, some options are also coming ticking or checking the options. That is also one of the way. So that will be discussing in the practical part. So auto filter means you will be arranging the data or sorting the data in, arranging the data in either in ascending order or descending order we can do, or checking only the values which we want. Auto filter means we'll be just clicking on that checking box. Check box, if you don't want this, then you have to uncheck it. If you want this, then you have to check. If you want this, then again you have to check. So only that data will be displayed. That is auto filter. Means you have seen in the Myntra app or Amazon app. So we are just clicking on the check button. Means brand, if you want to select Adidas, so you are clicking or checking on that button only. So what happens? Adidas thing is only displayed. Or if you are clicking on the price between 1000 to 5000, so only the range of that data is only displayed. That is known as auto filter. You are selecting the data. Otherwise, all the things are displayed. So that is auto filter. Means we are checking, we are selecting or ticking the wanted thing. So that is known as auto filter. Advanced filter means used to filter data in multiple fields using specified formula. We are using, so we want to use a filter data in multiple fields using specified formula. So we can use advanced filter. Advanced filter we can use, suppose if I want 3 data are given, this is of maths and this is of physics. Physics is given, one has got 70, then 25, then 42, then 35, then 65, then 52, then 63, then 77, then 27, then 36, then 23. So these are the values which a student has scored. Means other students have stored or scored in physics subject. One more subject if I will be taking computer. So one has got 70, then another has got 71, then 63, then 45, then 47, then 54, 57, 41, then 38, then 26, and then 24. So I will be selecting those data. Means those who have got above 40, above 15 all the subject. So what are the data? Means this is one of the selected range. So this will be displayed in all the 3 subject. Person has got above 50. I am saying here 2 subject he has got 50, but in this subject not got 50. So this cannot be selected. Here it cannot be selected. Only 1 subject he has got good marks. Here it cannot be selected. 2 subject 50, but 1 subject it is less. Here it can be selected. Here it cannot be selected. So only 2 data we are getting who have got above 50 marks. So that is known as advanced filter. Means we are selecting a group of range of data. Means we are selecting the ranges. Means I will be selecting the criteria. Suppose if I am selecting the criteria for chemistry is 40%. Chemistry not computer, it is 40%. And in the maths if I will be selecting only 35%. And in the physics I will be selecting 40%. I told that computer I am selecting 40%, maths 35%, and physics 40%. Those students who have got 40% marks or more in computer, 35% or more marks in maths, 40% or more marks in physics. So that student marks, suppose if I will be displaying. So that is with the help of advanced filter. Means I have to see that all the 3 conditions are true or false. So means 40%. Here it is true, Here it is also true, 60 is more than 35 and 70 is also more than 35. Here 71, 60 and this is not less. So this will not be selected because 25 is less than 40. Here in maths it is less. In both the subject it is more. That's why it will not be selected. You have to see that all the three conditions are satisfied. Here 40% marks, here it is more than 35 and here it is less. So it will not be selected. Here it is more than 40, more than 35 and more than 65. So this will be selected. Here it is more than 40 but here it is less than 35. So it will not be selected. Other two subject it is more. Here it is all the subject are respect to criteria. Means 40 then this is 35 and this is above 40. Here all the three conditions are satisfied. So this will be selected. Here nothing is this is satisfied only and these are not satisfied, so not selected. Here nothing is satisfied and here also nothing is satisfied. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 4 data are satisfied. That's why we can filter the data. Filter the data means if you are conducting one examination about 1 lakh students. So one criteria if you are keeping that those students who have got above 95 will be getting prize in all the 3 sections. So this is the criteria. You will be keeping that C should be greater than 95%. M should be greater than 95% and P should be greater than 95%. That is known as advanced filter. So it is calculated. So 2 ranges are there. Least range, the values range of cells you want to filter, which you want to filter from there the values of range. This range we want to filter, and the criteria range is the range. Means I will be, for this example I have taken criteria range is 40%. For maths I have taken 35% and physics I have taken 40%. This is the criteria in this example. You can take any value. We'll be doing in practical part also. I will be showing you by video. Goal-seek. Goal-seek is one of the another technology for fixing a value in one cell by adjusting it in another cell. Contains cell address on which you want to apply goal-seek and new value as a result. To value means new value as a result, and the by changing cell where goal-seeks will provide result. So this is also one of the method we will be using. So this is also we have done. Goal-seek is that if suppose you are getting some marks, means if I will be taking in maths, if I will be taking your marks is 60. In computer, if I will be taking computer, you have got 40, 36, or if I will be taking 45, if you have got in computer, or in physics, you have got 60. And in one more subject, if I will be taking, if Hindi, what is the requirement? Means eligibility criteria suppose is, if I will be calculating 60 plus 60 is 120, 165. So this is 165. If I will be saying that eligibility criteria for one school to be taking admission is 60%. So what is the marks you will be getting in Hindi so that you can get 60% total marks? Means 60% or 240 out of 400. If you will be getting 240 out of 400 means you will be getting 60% marks. So what is the marks you will be getting in Hindi? So that is will be using with respect to the goal-seek feature. Means you will be finding, adjusting the value. With respect to that you will be calculating that what is the requirement of marks in Hindi. If you will be getting how much marks in Hindi, then you can get 240 marks. So that is we can use or achieve it by goal-seek method. So some of the ways are there. Goal-seek method we can use. That goal-seek set value. Set value contains cell address on which you want to apply goal-seek. So where you want to apply goal-seek, so that is the cell address we can say, or the to value. To value means new value. What new value you want to assign here? That is new value. By changing cell where goal-seek will provide result. Here it has to be provided result. Means what is the result? If in Hindi you have what marks you will be getting, that you will be getting, so that is by changing cell. And new value means if you are getting 240, so that is the new value, and that is with respect to set value means contains the address when you want to apply goal seek, where you want to apply goal seek, so that is known as a set value, or we can say that a set cell contains cell address on which you want to apply goal seek. So we will be seeing this with respect to the practical part. So this is up to the theoretical part. We'll be discussing this in the practical part. So this is, so if you are having any doubts, so you can ask us in our WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you.